Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are live, man. And it's a good day in the crypto space. Like I said, I've been really thugging it, y'all. I've been really thugging it out right now. As you can see, I haven't had a haircut in about maybe a month. You know what I'm saying? I've been so deep in the trenches, y'all. When I say deep in the trenches, I'm talking about deep down, trying to get it out the mud, man. Straight out the mud. He said, I saw, hey, DJ, you ain't see it, man. There was there was a there was a smoke machine, you know what I'm saying, in the background. But anyway, we've been in the trenches right now, and it's looking so good. You know what I'm saying? It's looking so beautiful. Starting out, if you've been here since 2021, you understand how I'm feeling. Like I've been, I started in crypto 2019, got introduced 2019, 2020, got my feet wet, made a decent amount of money in the 2021, but I didn't take enough off the table. And I stayed in 2021 through them trenches, man. Those 3 years right there, y'all. Them 3 years felt like a decade. And now we finally here. We seeing Bitcoin hit all-time highs, man. Bitcoin hitting all-time highs. We starting to see meme coins take off. John said he missed the meme coin bandwagon. John, you didn't miss it, man. The meme coin bandwagon is still going on, John. The meme coin band, it's just really now getting started, in my personal opinion. Now, would I say by now? Of course not. You know what I'm saying? We gotta play it. We gotta play it cool. We gotta play it cool when it comes to the meme coins, because we know the meme coin is the casino. Is the shit coin casino. Pretty much. We already know how the meme coins go. So you want to kind of get in on them big drops, because meme coins usually drop harder than all the other coins. But the meme coins just getting started, John. I'm not gonna lie to you, especially on AVAX. I think meme coins are about to explode. I think AVAX will be that next narrative for meme coins. Me personally, I got a couple of bags of meme coins, and if you've been around, if you've been around watching my videos, you know that at first I used to always tell people stay away from the meme coins. Like, Tro was like, hey, he was totally against meme coins. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, I used to always say that, like, I'm against the meme coins, bro. But I had to realize everyday people come to the crypto space through meme coins. And everyday people who don't know nothing about blockchain technology, don't know nothing about all that other stuff. I don't know how to get on the blockchain, don't know how to download MetaMask, don't know where to keep a private key or anything like that. They're going to buy meme coins because, for one thing, you don't have to learn all of that. You know what I'm saying? You can get on the centralized exchange and just buy it. Most people don't even have cold storage wallets or a decentralized wallet where they have to hold private keys. So it's still early, man. John said meme coins come right after Ether, and Bitcoin pump is getting predictable, like you said. Facts. I've been saying that, John. I've been saying that for a minute. It's very predictable. Like, the crypto space is probably the easiest trade in life. Like stocks, it it wasn't too. I wouldn't say it's not hard picking stocks. But it's not the easiest thing. But with these crypto projects, bro, it's kind of very easy. You can get wrecked. Don't get me wrong. And none of this is financial advice. None of this is financial advice whatsoever. I'm just telling you my personal opinion, what I'm personally doing. But in cryptos, you just got to find a team who really building, find a community who's been sticking around through thick and thin. And if a community is sticking through thick and thin, then those are the people who are holding up their price. And they've been sticking through it, and the team is still building. Then why would you go against that project, in my personal opinion? Now, with stocks, it's different, because I think, this is my personal opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a stock guru. I'm not even a crypto guru. I am a degenerate. I'm a degenerate, y'all. I'm telling everybody that. I don't want people to ever say I'm a crypto expert, because I'm not. I'm not whatsoever. But if you see like with stocks, right? So stocks, it got all these different analytical things. You gotta look at the balance sheet. You gotta look at if the company is making profit. You can do that with crypto too. You gotta see if it's revenue getting generated. But also with stocks, you don't have a diehard community like you do in crypto. In stocks, it was all the older financial guys who had billions and billions of dollars that can offload, and it just absolutely tanks it. But I'm telling you, crypto is different because the crypto can absolutely get tanked. But if it's a community behind it, they're going to continue to pump their crypto up, put it on Twitter, talk about it. It can be the worst crypto in a project in the world, but it's going to be a small knit community that continues to push this crypto. And that's why crypto is so different from stocks. And that's why it's probably, in my personal opinion, the greatest asset class right now. I know it's still in its infancy. A lot of these projects will die. 99% of these projects won't be around. They won't. They just simply won't. But at the end of the day, right now in the bull market, everything goes up. You know what I'm saying? And if you just look at previous bull markets, everything pretty much went up. Even if it was just a small amount, even if it was 30 cent from the lows, or not 30 cent, or 30% from the lows, it went up. He said, once you become a millionaire, you become an expert. Tron his way. I appreciate that, but I think I'm still gonna be humble. I'm still gonna call myself a degenerate. Yes, sir. I am gonna call myself a degenerate. DJ said year after year they say 99% won't be around. After the year they're still. Facts though, DJ. I mean that is true though. You're right. You're right. I just think at the end of the day, some of them do have to. It's going to have to be some type of utility with some of these projects. Like we see a lot of the projects have died though. Like not the top projects. Some top projects went away, of course, but some projects didn't make it through the bear market. RIP to those projects. You know what I'm saying? RIP to those projects because all the projects I pretty much was invested in, they went up. Majority of the projects I invested in went up. But today, man, shout out to everybody tuned in on live. Like I said, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button too. And also tell a friend to tell a friend. Crypto Troll is tuning in right now. We are just getting started in this bull market, and it's so beautiful to see prices finally get back to what they once were and going past what they once were, hitting all-time highs. Now, I do believe we do need some cooling off to do. We need to cool off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's going to drop a little bit, might drop a lot of bit, and I do expect some choppiness in upcoming like this summer or looking into like fall time. I think we're going to start to see a little choppiness, but I do believe 2024 will be a good year for crypto, and 2025 will be a good year for crypto as well, in my personal opinion. John said DFK survived the worst of the worst. Now we got Vitalik's facts, man. Hey, DFK, like, hey, DeFi Kingdoms, don't sleep on DeFi Kingdoms because we coming. You know what I'm saying? DeFi Kingdoms is probably one of my, not probably, it is one of my biggest crypto holdings. I've been in DeFi Kingdom since day one. DJ said something about Harmony. He said ride or die HarmonyOne. Facts. Hey, HarmonyOne too. HarmonyOne is up, more than 100%. And I was telling folks, but when it hit below, you know what I'm saying, that 1 cent mark, you like, you almost you hungry for it. You was waiting. If you had liquidity on the sideline, you waiting for HarmonyOne to hit below that 1 cent mark. You know what I'm saying? Like that's easy money made. And guess what? It was easy money made, easy over 100% made right there. So I still think it got so much more room to grow. A lot of these projects are just getting started, man. That's the beautiful thing about it. Yeah, facts, DJ. You say I'm conflicted. I think it's going to drop, but also this time is different with all-time high before happening. That is true. Like it's hard to judge the space right now because we know usually, like you said, the all-time highs hit after the halving, right? But right now we got the ETF that just was passed, and we know the institutions with billions of dollars. We're talking about money managers with trillions of dollars coming into the crypto space with these Bitcoin ETFs, right? So when they come into this crypto space with the Bitcoin ETF, putting all this money into Bitcoin, that really changed that narrative. And I feel like there's gonna be a super cycle, in my personal opinion. I just try to be modest. You know, I try to be modest. I don't want nobody to miss out on gains. I never try to tell, like I always say, wait on a dip, but sometimes you FOMO in, and sometimes you can be right, sometimes you can be wrong. If it's a good asset, you dollar cost average, you never put all the liquidity that you have on the sideline in at once. Of course, you don't do that. You want a dollar cost average just in case. But sometimes you can't be sidelined. Sometimes you, especially in the bull market, sometimes you gotta just FOMO into it. And if it drops, just put more money and keep, some liquidity on the sideline to continue the dollar cost average at the, as it gets lower, and it's gonna go up because, like I said, we're in a bull market and everything, as far as market cap going up. I think this can easily be a 5 trillion, really $5 to $8 trillion market cap in this upcoming bull market. So it's just getting bullish, man. It's getting bullish. Yeah, peace and thank you, brother. I appreciate that, Q. I appreciate that for sure, for sure. He said, "Have I heard about the Bitcoin shortages?" Hey, I've been saying that I seen somebody put on Cash Out that you can't even buy, what I'm saying, Bitcoin off of Cash Out right now. That's what they said. They said Bitcoin. I don't know how true this was. I don't know if it was just that time. I'm not sure what the date was either. It was a couple of days ago, and it was like they weren't available to buy Bitcoin on Cash App at that moment. So it is a shortage going on. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really a supply crunch that a lot of people don't even realize what's happening. Like a lot of people are kind of going, day by day and not really just seeing everything that's really going on right now. That's the crazy part about it. So Wade said, how you feeling about VVS? He said, I'm starting to feel some FOMO. It's been the price of Crow lately, and the daily gains on VVS are so good. VBS, I mean VBS is I like it. It's cool. Me personally, if you watch, I know you watch my videos, Wade. I typically don't invest too much in the actual like decentralized exchange, or I don't invest too much in those coins unless it has super utility. I mean, VVS has utility with XVVS and the VVS Gotchi game and things like that. So I don't really, I don't invest too much of my money into it. I'd rather probably put it in a liquidity pool more than anything, just buying VVS straight up. Just because, once they form these tokens, they kind of dump them. That's just been how it's been done in the past. But like I said, everything go up in the bull market. So if everything going up, I mean, I feel like it's no wrong, is no wrong choice when it comes to investing in decentralized exchanges. Like we saw Uniswap took off, and if Kronos blockchain can actually get some uh, major traction back, if it can get some major traction back, I think VVS will be a decent play. If it gets major traction back, and I think it will. I believe in the Kronos blockchain, especially with the ZK EVM coming very soon. Airdrops coming. People love to farm airdrops. I think that's gonna naturally bring people onto the Kronos blockchain because people are gonna be looking to farm. But hopefully they can do it to the point where it's not like exploited. I think they're gonna do it a smart way because Kronos got a smart team behind them. So hopefully, they'll do it that type of way. John said, "What are your thoughts on Metis?" Me personally, John, I don't know too much about Metis. I never really went on their layer 2 solution for real. But I'm glad DeFi Kingdoms, they got the PvP coming out on it. So it had to be something decent that the team saw fit to announce the PvP on there. So that's my personal opinion on. I think they saw something that they liked about Metis, and the team has been good at making those decisions. So I mean, if they like it, I love it. I'm still, I'm DFK to the day I die, baby. Like we DFK. That's all I know. But at the end of the day, I never did like any other dApps on there. I never really did my research on it. I'm just gonna play PvP on the chain for real. Robert, Kronos needs to overhaul its ecosystem of tokens. Yeah, Yeah, Kronos has a very big ecosystem for real. I think they just need to lower gas fees. Gas fees are too high on Kronos to really just have fun on there, to really get major adoption. I think Crow gonna do good in the bull market for sure. I just think Kronos as the blockchain, and I'm glad they come out with a layer 2 solution, but just the Kronos as a blockchain, it's like the gas fees. Or I just did a transaction for Kaching on there a couple this earlier today. And I pay like 5 Crow, and I think if Crow get to $1, that's like $5 in gas fees. And it's not a lot, but I mean, I think it should be less than 1 Crow to do transactions. But let's get into it today, man. Bitcoin all-time highs, guys. Let's look at it, man. This is a beautiful moment in the crypto space. We hitting all-time highs. That's crazy because we waited so long and it finally came. So we can see Bitcoin at 66,000. Now it did reach that 69,000. I believe it reached about 69,000 and some change somewhere up in there. But it just broke all-time highs. Let's just put it like that. Broke all-time highs. And that's something beautiful we like to see. We love to see that each and every day we getting up even higher. Skiller, what's up, man? What's up, Skiller? Let's go. Skiller, baby, in the building. But yes, sir, like Bitcoin is going crazy. I love to see Bitcoin beat those all-time highs. Like I said, it has been down since the all-time highs, but that's okay because it took off like crazy. Like, if you would have got in earlier this year, you could have easily made over 100% on your money. Well, not this year, but 2020 rather, or 2022 rather. If you would have got in 2022 and been dollar cost averaging, you would have easily made 100% gains, over 100% gains just by dollar cost averaging on those lows. And it was choppy for a long time, but it finally, started breaking out. And that's when people try to FOMO in. You really want to get in, when it's ugly. You want to get in when it's ugly, not when it's pretty. When everything looking good, that's when you want to, wait on the sideline. You want to kind of get in when nobody else is trusting it, nobody else is believing in it. And that's what, the people who've been around crypto, y'all already know. So I don't got to tell y'all, but for all the new people, you want to get in at the bottom, man. You want to get in when it's pretty much like people are saying it's dead and it's very much alive and people been building on it like crazy. Alex said Kimbo on AVAX to at least 300 million plus. Definitely agree that the Avalanche ecosystem is sleeping giants. What are your thoughts on it? So me, if you, like I said, if you already watched my videos, then AVAX is a sleeping giant. AVAX is a sleeping giant, especially when it comes to the meme coin sector, because you got to understand they just put out the culture catalyst, which the Avalanche blockchain is pretty much giving $100 million to a lot of these projects that meet a certain criteria. And Kimbo is one of those projects along with Coinu. Like Coinu, I've been called Coinu. I called it kind of late, I would say. Probably a lot of people got in like 20 million, 8 million. I know a couple people got in like $8 million market cap. And I kind of waited. It hit like 65 million. That's when I got in. I think my first video was around 65 million. And I was telling people, like, buy that dip. You know what I'm saying? Buy it because it went up and then it went back down. And I bought me some. I was like, I gotta, because I think it's gonna go to $1 billion. I think Coinu to $1 billion is gonna be easy. But I think we really just waiting on everything to kind of finish taking off. Because let me show y'all this real quick. Let me share this screen. So this is the market cap of the entire meme coin sector. Let me see. So this is the market cap for the entire meme coin sector, right? So right now we at $53 billion for the entire meme coin sector. But we got to understand though, in the bull market, in the previous bull market, we was in the $300 billion market cap for meme coins. And if you know anything about crypto, you know that every cycle the market cap goes up. You know what I'm saying? Every cycle the market cap trends up even higher. So if it was at 300 million the last bull market, then we can expect at least 400 million this, or 400 billion rather, this upcoming bull market. You know what I'm saying? That's just me short stepping it. Like it probably go to 600 billion, really, just because of how in crypto everything pretty much doubles. It never just takes off slowly. It kind of just shoots up out of nowhere. So if this is anything like the last bull market, then we know it's gonna hit $300 billion and go even higher. And so it's so much more room for it to grow. And that's why I'm still so bullish on meme coins. Just because it's so much more room for meme coins to grow right now. Only at 55 $1 billion is the market in the entire market cap for meme coins. So that's very bullish. Alex said Coinu on fire for sure. One of the best meme coin performers today. Yeah, hey, Coinu is on fire. It's at 300 million or $300 million market cap, y'all. $300 million market cap. And I'm telling y'all, it's gonna hit a billion, man. It's gonna hit that $1 billion market cap in the upcoming bull market. And that's what I'm saying, John. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, John. You gotta join the meme mart or the meme coin bandwagon, bro. Like me personally, I was against meme coins. Like I said earlier, I didn't like meme coins. I used to tell everybody, like, man, the thing what changed my mind, right, was when my parents started talking about Doge and Sheep. They weren't talking about all these cryptos with utility. They weren't talking about Bitcoin, how Bitcoin is digital gold. They was talking about Doge and Sheep, and you know how they heard about it? Somebody else told them about it, you know, and that's how the meme coins work. You know, that's how meme coin, like, that's how everyday people, normal people, and it's not just, I mean, this is an opinion, but I'm telling you, if you know somebody in real life, if you've ever been anywhere in real life, you know that the first thing that somebody talked about was potentially a meme coin. And if they didn't know anything about crypto, now if they know something about crypto, you know, that's different. They know blockchain technology, they know how to navigate through Web3 and things like that, using all these fancy words for cryptocurrencies, then that's different, you know. But if they don't know, then I feel like one of their first entries in the crypto space was a meme coin. And John said, "What's a good meme coin?" Kimbo on AVAX is my personal opinion. Now, John, you know me, that's not financial advice. That's just my personal opinion. But Kimbo on AVAX is at like under $20 million market cap, and I think they can hit $100 million market cap. Just like I said with the culture catalyst, that's something. A narrative I'm believing that will boost up the meme coins on the AVAX blockchain. DJ said I'm expecting 3 to 5 trillion with BTC, about half of it. Yeah, I can see that for the entire. I think it's gonna be. I think at the top we probably see a $6 trillion market cap. At the top, I think we can see possibly a $6 trillion market cap. But yeah, that's just that's just like my thesis, my, like, at the top of the bull market, everybody FOMOing in, at least, you know, I can see 3 to 6 trillion dollar market cap. But yeah, man, so we see just this past 24 hours, it was $1.1 billion liquidated from the cryptocurrency market. But that's cool though, because we know how that go. We know how that goes. We know people gonna sell once they hit some profits. Of course, you want to take profits out of the table. You don't want to just, you know, not make anything, of course. So $1 billion liquidated from the crypto market cap yesterday. But something I want to show you guys, this a quick video. This why I believe we going so much higher, man. We finna go to the moon with this stuff, bro. Crypto is taking off like crazy. Let's check it out.
Welcome back. Take a look at Bitcoin. There it is, over 67,000. We're approaching all-time highs, Mr. Weiss.
Yep.
It's another 7% today. What's behind this other than momentum?
There's still no use
risk
case.
On.
Well, there are a few things. Momentum. You know, Kramer came out today and said he thinks it's because people trust fiat currencies less because of.
And I gotta say this too. I won't listen to nothing Kramer said, bro. I don't know why they be listening to Kramer, bro. Kramer, inverse Kramer. We don't listen to nothing Jim Kramer say. He is not a reliable source, especially when it comes to crypto. If somebody is taking their news from Jim Kramer, you are crazy as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you listen to Jim Kramer, I mean, even with stocks, they always say inverse Kramer. Like everything dude calls, you do the opposite. If he say buy Bitcoin, you probably want to sell Bitcoin. If he's saying selling, you probably want to buy. So when he mentioned name drop Jim Kramer, that just already threw me off right there because he, Jim Kramer is not a reliable source. But let's get back to it.
Everybody's upside down, is in debt to GDP. I don't really think that's the case. I just don't think they're that big deeper. Sure, there's a small element that believes that all economies, all sovereigns are going to hell, so they're going to hide Bitcoin. That's not it. It's purely the marketing power right now of BlackRock, of Fidelity, and more to come. But to show you how ridiculous it is, Bitcoin isn't even the top foreign currency. I think Bite the Dog or whatever the hell that currency's name is up 400%. I mean, it's just
so it's like it's like a perfect.
Hey, that's how we know, bro. We going up higher. He said bite the dog. I think he meant dog with hat. I seriously think he meant dog with hat. He said bite the dog, bro. We got people on TV who don't even know what they talking about crypto, and that's how I know we are still super, super early, man. We just getting started. They don't even know what's going on really in the crypto world. They just get on these shows. I don't even know who let these people talk about crypto. But it's such a new asset class that a lot of people don't know what's going on, especially the older people, the older guys, and there's some older guys in crypto who know what's going on in crypto. But people who came from other financial backgrounds who don't really want to learn about crypto, they kind of get in this narrative like they're kind of stuck in their ways. He said he don't see the use case for Bitcoin, but of course we know it's digital gold. Like, what's the use case for gold? I can't go to the store with a gold bar and say, let me get groceries, but it's a store of value. And that's what Bitcoin is. And you can travel with Bitcoin. You can't travel with gold. You can, have Bitcoin on your person. You can have $1 million literally in your pocket at all times on a cold storage wallet with Bitcoin. So it's digital sound money, man. We know what Bitcoin is, but these people get on these type of channels and really don't know what they're talking about. But it's cool. We're gonna kind of tune in a little bit more and see what else he's saying. But like I said, these are people who really don't even know what's going on.
Storm for this particular asset class right now between the approval of the ETFs and the biggest names in the asset management business getting into it, with some speculative fervor in parts of the market, biotech maybe here too, and overall risk on.
Complete perfect storm. But I think you have to look at the two products that investors really focus on. Number one, obviously Bitcoin, which has been traditionalized with the advent of the ETFs. Here's the interesting one, and here's the thought. You have Bitcoin up 58%. You have Ethereum up 57%. Ethereum doesn't have the ETF yet. So you have a lot of people who are going to own Ethereum on the belief that an ETF is coming. Is Ethereum riding the back of Bitcoin, or is Ethereum rallying on the belief that the ETF's coming? Because if it's rallying on the back of Bitcoin, then there's so much more alpha that can be generated in owning Ethereum relative to Bitcoin because the ETF's not there yet.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that, but I don't think that deeply. I just think it's sheep being let slaughter.
Can we replay that like multiple times over the next 10 years?
Yeah, what?
I don't think that deeply.
I don't
Guys,
think that deeply.
in the control room, cut it now and save it. Send it to me so we all preserve a copy forever. We're going to be the national archives of you, Weiss.
I got to be careful any edge I give you in that regard. That being one, but it's also the SEC.
Yeah, like I was saying though, all these people get in here, bro, and just say anything what come to mind. And they really don't know like dApps. They don't know what's actually being built on, these blockchains, how, Bitcoin is a blockchain, how none of this work. They really don't know how none of this stuff work. They kind of just go with the flow and just really saying what they heard before. So, I mean, it is what it is with that. And then let's look at Jim Kramer. So this was 1 year ago, y'all. This is why I say don't listen to Jim Kramer when it comes to the crypto space. Because if you listen to Jim Kramer, you will absolutely get wrecked. He said this 1 year ago. Let's see what he said about Bitcoin a year ago, y'all.
Bitcoin went up today, and I could argue that now it can't even be held in banks. Bitcoin's a strange animal. I will say point blank, I think it's being manipulated up. It was being manipulated the whole time by Sam Bankman-Fried. So please don't assume, therefore, that it's not still being manipulated. And I would sell my Bitcoin right into this rally. And believe me, I had been a believer one time in Bitcoin. Not here, not now.
Hey, it's so funny, bro, because literally after he said that, after Jim Kramer said that, Bitcoin started going up. So I would never, ever, 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 ever listen to nothing Jim Kramer say when it comes to the crypto space, because he is just talking. And right, DJ, he said everything is manipulated facts. And I don't think Bitcoin was manipulated by Sam Bankman-Fried, because it came out and said he really never owned Bitcoin for real. You know, like they never really owned Bitcoin. They never had actual actual balance for real. I think they, of course, they own Sol and the FTX or the FTT token or whatever the case may be, but he never truly owned Bitcoin, bro. So when Jim Kramer talk, I don't even listen. I'm gonna say I listen, but I do the opposite of what he is saying. But like I said, the ETF is pumping so much money. So Bitcoin ETF surpasses $1 billion in trading volume in the first hour of trading today. So the Bitcoin ETFs are pumping volume like crazy. And that's so big, man. This is huge because, like I said, the big money, the people who don't want to just get too much exposure to crypto or Bitcoin, they are going to come in through the Bitcoin ETFs. And with it pumping like that, with the actual ETFs, with BlackRock pumping with the ETFs, the volume going up like that, that's going to be super, super huge in the upcoming bull market. Like right now, we are in a bull market, so I'm going to stop saying upcoming bull market, but we're not totally all the way in because Bitcoin just hit the new all-time high, but it's still so far away. Like I can see $150,000 for Bitcoin in the upcoming, or in the current bull market, and I think we have so much more in store, especially once that halving happens, which is set from like April to May, or April or May rather. So once that happens, it's going to be a ton of money coming into the crypto space, and it's going to be absolutely flooded, man. That is going to absolutely take off. And I'm just here like, man, but I already knew it. I knew what was going on. I saw the future. I know, crypto is here to stay. The crypto asset is a new asset class, but it's for sure here to stay just because of how much is being built out right now. Like it's so much being built out. The everyday person is not going to see what's going on. But if you've been around, man, like I said, you see what's going on, and you see how some of these projects actually have utility and will change the future and how we operate finance, how we operate, having self-custody of our own assets, real world assets on chain. So, AVAX along with a number of other blockchains are bringing real world assets. I'm talking about stocks, bonds, equities, all of those things onto the blockchain. And that's just going to show true ownership. And you don't have to, have papers or deeds for houses or whatever the case, titles for cars. All these things will be on the blockchain, in my personal opinion. Now, which blockchain? It might be multiple blockchains, but we truly don't know that. But I think everything will be on blockchain technology, showing ownership in the future. And that's that's a bigger thesis down the line. But like I said, it's just so many bullish things going on for the crypto space that I'm super, super bullish on, man. So we ain't gonna be here too much longer, but we do have another video I want to share. This is from Pomp. If you know Pomp, he is not gonna say expert, because I don't think nobody is a crypto expert. In my personal opinion, I think it's too early to be saying you're an expert. But yeah, he's been big on Bitcoin in the past, so we're gonna tune in and see what he has to say real quick. He has been on CNBC for a couple of days now, so he's been talking about Bitcoin, and we're gonna see what he's been saying.
Is basically back to those record highs from a couple of years ago. Joining us now is Anthony Pompliano,
a founder of Pomp Investments, and it's kind of a fool's errand to ever try to figure out where Bitcoin is headed. But just in terms of things that are on the horizon, we got the halving coming up. We've had the ETF that was recently. Spot ETFs are now becoming more mainstream. And how long has it been? Has it been 2 months? It started maybe a little bit slow, but then it's been like kind of a rocket ship.
If you look over the last 60 days and in the next 60 days, I think there's two big stories. The ETF approvals obviously were a huge deal. BlackRock alone has $11 billion in their ETF. They added $1 billion just in the last day. And so these are massive inflows for just one fund. There's 11 of them. And so obviously there's tons of money coming in, about 12 times more demand for Bitcoin than what the network is producing every single day. But also, as we near this record high, if we go back and we look at past record high breaks, or if we eclipse the old all-time high, 3 of the 4 times Bitcoin doubled in 18 days or less. And so if you think about that for a second, once you break through an all-time high, it's price discovery. What is this thing worth? The world is going to try to figure that out. And 3 of the last 4 times in 18 days or less, it doubled in price. You add in the fact that we have the halving coming, and we're going to go from 900 Bitcoin a day coming into the supply to.
And he said something right there. He said, with the halving coming, it's going to be a supply shock. It's going to be a major, major supply shock with the halving coming. And that's going to be even, that's going to be crazy. Like, I feel like that's when we're going to see people start panicking. And that's when Bitcoin's going to go up to a new all-time high. That's when I think it's going to hit that 100,000, man. Bitcoin will hit 100,000 in this upcoming bull market. So that's the live stream for the night, man. If y'all got some questions, let me know something. Like I said, I'm just gonna keep doing all these different live streams. Shout out to everybody tuned in to the building tonight, Crypto Show. That's how we doing it. Y'all some real supporters. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, tell a friend and tell a friend. Let me know what crypto projects y'all investing in too, because I be wanting to know everything, every project I can get into, if it makes sense, if it has utility, if it has some, just leave. Hey, I'm with it, because right now is probably one of the best times to really get in the crypto space. Like I said, everything's starting to go up, but we still so far away from, all-time highs in a lot of these projects. I think some projects won't hit all-time highs again. I'm not saying every project will, but I do believe most projects will appreciate in some type of way, and that's just my personal take. I think most projects will appreciate. He said ICP. Robert said ICP. Yeah, ICP and Sue, they did take off. ICP took off like crazy. I think ICP probably still undervalued like crazy because I forgot the all-time highs, but I think ICP is like, I gotta do more research on them. I gotta do my research on that. But I really want to get an ICP as soon as it tanked, because I was like, I'm like one of the people, like, I want to buy something like when it tanks like crazy and it has an actual team behind it though. I knew there was like more so like probably the original investors probably just selling off, getting their gains on the crypto. And I remember ICP when it just absolutely tanked. And I was like, do I want to buy some? And I regret not buying none at that time. Wade said, what's your thoughts on Bitcoin L2s? I've been seeing Bitcoin L2s take off like crazy too, but I haven't, done my research enough to really even talk about it. I just been seeing people post like different, I've been seeing like NFTs on there. I've been seeing people talk about it a lot, but I haven't really done my research and go into depth about what's going on with L2 on Bitcoin. So I couldn't really speak on that. But I do want to do more research on there and just check it out, because I have been seeing, catch traction, and, Bitcoin layer 2s, that might be a thing. I mean, I think it is going to be a thing. I think it's going to be multiple blockchains. I think it's going to be, a lot of people think it's only one blockchain that's going to be around, but no, I think it's going to be any blockchain that adapts and really is able to move from blockchain to blockchain. Then I think they're going to be around for quite a while, because it's going to be, it's all about interoperability. Like, if you can be able to go from one blockchain to another with very seamless, then that's gonna be those are gonna be the blockchains that stick around. So yeah, that's what I believe. And DJ said we all gonna make it. Yes, sir. Everybody, we gonna make it, man. Everybody who tuned in tonight, we gonna make it. I don't know about everybody, because somebody has to be exit liquidity, guys. We got to understand that everybody isn't going to win in the crypto space. That's in any asset class, though. Everybody can't win, but the ones who do their research and the ones who know what they're looking at, then we gonna win. You know, the people who just hear something on the street, haven't done their research, they gonna be exit liquidity, and us who tuned in, who really about it, we gonna be the ones who win, who make this money at the end of the day. Robert said, don't forget all the big banks building on their own blockchains. Facts. The banks have been building on blockchains too, so that's a whole nother topic. You know what I'm saying? I might make there's gonna be another video. I know my next live stream gonna be particularly about meme coins. You know, a lot of people, not just meme coins, more specifically meme coins on AVAX, but I'm gonna talk about the entire meme coin space though. The entire meme coin space is going to be huge. It's going to be a big narrative. It's already a big narrative, but like I said, we're not full-on bull market yet. So a lot of people, everyday people, haven't, you know, hit the crypto atmosphere, and we haven't used them as exit liquidity just yet, but it's coming, the time coming. So now it's really time to stack the bags, because when the halvening happened, we know after the halvening, that's when usually we see the altcoins take off like crazy. So yeah, I think that's gonna be my next live stream. I might do it tomorrow. I might do it Friday. I really just depending on how I'm feeling. You know, John said crypto is the truly PvP. Yeah, crypto is PvP for sure, John. Because hey, it's everybody can't make it, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Everybody ain't make it. Last bull market, people got washed out. Everybody didn't make it the previous market. But like I said, the ones who stuck around, did their research, they made it and they made some money. And you know, I'm gonna be in the crypto space forever. So it's not like it's gonna be my like everyday thing in the point of time when I get, you know, a little further down the line. Once this next bull market hits, it's gonna go crazy for me. And when it changed my life, I'm in this crypto thing forever. So Crypto Show, that's my video, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, tell a friend to tell a friend. We're going to continue to bring the lives throughout this bull market, because now it's probably one of the best times to get in the crypto space, and we just getting started. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Crypto Show, I'm out of here.